The way as the Battle of Alberta will once again be renewed. Now, over the next 10 minutes, we'll analyze both teams and we'll take you back to 1970 because that's the last time the Stampeders won a playoff game in Edmonton. Joining me now from our sister station, CKKX in Calgary, is Mike Lownsbrough. And Mike, talk to us a little bit about the Stamps. Their confidence level has to be extremely high following last Sunday's win over the BC Lions.
Well, absolutely, and I think even the papers in Edmonton were talking about how the Stampeders would fold like a cheap bridge table after the way they played the first half. They came out in the third quarter, and covering the Stampeders for the last 10 years, I've never, ever seen them play with that much poise and that much confidence. They simply manhandled the BC Lions, and then they went to the ground attack, which we haven't seen much of this year.
That's for sure.
And they were certainly impressive, and they ate up the clock. So I think the Stampeders have confidence on their side.
We'd like to welcome our viewers from Calgary now. They're joining us from the city to the south.
The pretty city.
Yeah, the pretty city. We call them our ugly sisters to the south. Whatever you want. Call it what you will or what you want, but we're all in the same province. Let's hope it comes down to the players and not the officiating, because really, the last time it happened, we could hear all the fans from Calgary crying all the way up here. Now, the Eskimos have won 10 cups. The Stampeders have won 2 Grey Cups. What is Calgary going to have to do this Sunday to pick up the victory? Offensively,
I think the first thing you have to look at is the spread offense. You saw it the last time the Stampeders were here, but on that frozen field, they really couldn't do the things they wanted to do. So they'll try and get the mismatches, the speedy receivers against the slow Edmonton Eskimo linebackers. Is that a phrase? I don't know. But that's the matchups they're looking for. And you saw it in the third quarter against the BC Lions. Now, defensively, I think the Stampeders have to key on pressuring Tracy Ham and the linebackers. Alondra Johnson, I think, has to have one of his biggest games of his career, and he loves playing the Eskimos.
Yeah, Tracy Ham, we expect to see him scrambling a little more this weekend than we have seen him all season. And we also expect the Eskimos to pick up the victory. I'd be kind of surprised if Calgary came up with a win, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I noticed this collar is getting a little tight here, and absolutely, number 30 should still be in Calgary. That was the worst football trade in the history.
Well, get used to it. I guess you guys are used to it by now. Anyways, now, in all honesty, this should be a great football game, and whoever has the ball last possibly could end up winning it.
It's the most equal matchup I've seen as far as playoffs in the last little while. I think last year you guys had the dominant side, and obviously it showed in the scoreboard.
Yeah, 43-23. Now, if the Edmonton Eskimos do go on to victory, which of course they will, you will be forced to wear an Edmonton jersey down there in our sister city while you do your sports show.
Yeah, well, I'm not too worried about it because you'll be wearing this baby here when the Stampeders win.
Now, I got this one from Jersey City. A couple of the guys down there donated it, but they expect to get it back, and I'd be quite surprised if we ended up having to make you wear it.
Jersey City and Calgary, too. We're equal plugs here, Stinko and Rob.
Okay, well, I'll send this down to you on Sunday.
And I'll send it back with this one.
Okay, coming up next, we got the Eastern Final.